One of our primary goals here at the hospital is to make sure we stay current with our diagnostic ability. In terms of the hospital, we have the magnetic resonance imaging capability right now, and it's in our MRI center, which is located across the street from the hospital. When it's necessary to have inpatients scanned on an MRI unit, we have to load them by ambulance and transport them across the street, do the procedure, and then return them by ambulance to the hospital. There's an inconvenience factor associated with that. If we have the facility inside, which we will have beginning January 1st, then patients requiring an MRI or patients who require contrast media that is injected into the veins to be done, they'll be able to be done here at the hospital and done safely and effectively.
Under partly cloudy skies that morning, watching the crane and the gentleman delivering the MRI unit using such precision was absolutely amazing.
When we designed this entire area here, one of the things we did in 1991 was put a roof hatch on this part of the building with the purpose of lowering a magnetic imaging device in there at some day in the future. Well, 20 years later, that day in the future is today. This should be a very big assist in the diagnosis of certain types of maladies that patients have. And we're pleased and very glad to have this available for the people in our community.
An MRI permits the radiologists and the doctors who take care of patients to see disease processes and anatomic abnormalities which they would not be able to see with other, even fairly sophisticated imaging modalities such as computerized axial tomography called CAT scan or CT scan or ultrasound, and definitely provides greater tissue characterization than plain films, just normal x-rays and nuclear medicine machines. For example, some tumors you can see with MRI that you cannot see with a CT scan.
To have an expansion for you guys to be able to take this to the next level for our community is really significant. And so on behalf of the Chamber and the community as a whole, thank you for having the foresight to work it, to put it in the funds, to make it a priority, to provide better service.